everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our chapter Prepositions. Now, this is part 10. Well, in all these sessions, we have been revising prepositions with some additional points. As we know well that preposition is versatile, one preposition may have many uses and it can be used in various places. So, in this session, we are just going to discuss one preposition, many uses. In this series, we are going to discuss preposition with. So, with is again a versatile preposition. So, in this session, we will discuss. Let us take me this pen. So, we will discuss different uses of preposition with, because we know well that with, a preposition with can be used in various places. It can be used to associate the things together. So with preposition, we are going to use this preposition in different sentences in this session. So first of all, let us see the definition of with. With is actually a versatile preposition which can be used to associate two things together. Now, for example, if I say that means associate. Now let us say that there are two friends, A and B. Now both of them decided to go to market. Now what they did, they go with each other. It means they both go with one another, with each other. So with means when they both are doing the same thing. So to associate these two things together, or these two persons together, we can use a preposition with. So with basically includes all the things. With basically get the things closer. With basically associate two things together. Now let us discuss some sentences. First of all, with shows accompaniment. Now accompaniment means to show the company, to show the company of each other. For example, if someone accompanies other, it means he is just giving him company. For example, she went to the store with her friend. So in this sentence, we can see that she and her friend, they both accompany each other. So we are using a preposition with. I will have lunch with my co-workers. It means I and my co-workers will have lunch together. So with is used to show the company of these two persons. He traveled with his family. Now in traveling, he accompanied his family. So with is used to show this accompaniment over here. So when two things accompany each other, when one gives company to the another thing, we use a preposition with. Now let us move to the next one. Instrument or means. Now, as I told you earlier as well, that if something happens, it generally done by some person. Suppose I'm writing a sentence, so one who does that particular action is known as agent. For example, if I'm writing that sentence, I'm the agent. And if I write a sentence, I will probably use a thing to do that particular action. For example, if I write a sentence, most probably I will use a pen or a marker or a stylus or anything. So if there is an agent who is performing that particular action, he can be using any instrument. And that instrument can be either countable or uncountable. So it can be either countable or uncountable, let's say. Now, what happens if an instrument is countable? It means it can be counted in terms of 1, 2, 3. We use preposition with. But if it is uncountable, we use preposition in. And for agent, we use by. Generally, in passive sentence, we do same. But in active sentence, also we can write or we can use these prepositions, that is with and in, to show that particular action or to show the instrument. For example, if I say she wrote a letter with chalk, with a chalk. Now she wrote the letter with a chalk. So you can see chalk is a countable instrument. So she's writing a letter. So she's the person, she's the subject who is performing this particular action. If I say a letter is written by her, so her will be the agent. But she took the help of this chalk to write this letter. So this is an instrument which is being used by this person, and which has been used by this person. And if this is an instrument, and obviously a chalk is a countable instrument, so we are using with. So if I say in red color, so we'll write in, because color is uncountable. He cut the bread with a knife. So he cut the bread. Bread is an object with a knife. So knife is a countable instrument with which we are using with. She wrote the letter with a pen. So a pen is a countable instrument. So we are using with to show that particular instrument. They fix the car with a wrench. So wrench is countable instrument. We are using with it. So this is very important to show countable instruments. We basically use with. For uncountable instruments, we use in, that we have already discussed in our preposition in. Now let us proceed. Association or relationship. The basic or fundamental structure or the fundamental function of with is association, or to associate. Now, if I say Raman is in love with her, so love with her, his love is associated with her. So we are using with it. Also, we can use affiliated with. His friends with the neighbor. Sorry, he's friends with the neighbor. It means he's in friendship with his neighbors. So with, we can use to associate two things together. Now let us move further. If we show having or possession, it means if we show possession of something, with can be used as a preposition. For example, she's a girl with a red dress. It means this red dress is the possession of her. It means this red dress belonged to her, or this red dress belongs to her. Because here we are using with, it means it is showing the possession of this particular dress with that particular girl. So this red dress belongs to her. He is a man with a lot of money. So he's very rich. So he has a lot of money. So a lot of money is his possession, is this man's possession. So we are using preposition with over here. They have a house with a beautiful garden. So again, this house is attached with a beautiful garden. So we are using with, because this beautiful garden is the possession of this house. So we are using preposition with over here. So this is how we can use with to show the possession of a particular thing. Now let's move further. Cooperation or collaboration. So if cooperation is shown, collaboration is shown, we can use with. For example, he wrote that play in collaboration with this writer. So with shows the collaboration. That means they both did the work together. Now let us see some sentences. They worked together with dedication. So here cooperation and collaboration has been shown. So we are using preposition with. Let us solve the problem with teamwork. So with shows the collaboration. We can achieve success with unity. So we can only achieve success when we are united. So with unity, unity is a noun, success is a noun, and both of these things are showing the collaboration. We are using preposition with. Now let us move further. Accommodation or companionship. Now, if accommodation and companionship has to be shown, we can use preposition with. How? Let us see some examples. He is living with his grandmother. Now, if there is a person A and he lives in a city with his family, it means he lives in his family. And if I say A lives with his family, so he is a part of his family, and he's also living with his family. He's not living alone, he's living with someone. So this accommodation, because accommodation is actually a place where people live, so he used to accommodate with his family. So this with is showing his association with his family, or this is showing that both of these things or both of these live together. So he is living with his grandmother. It means there is a place in which he plus his grandmother live together. So this is grandmother. So they both live together. So association, this companionship or this company can be shown with preposition with. She shares her room with her sister. Now, if you have seen a hostel, if you have seen rooms in your home, you also must be sharing your room with another person. For example, there is room and there two sisters live in that particular room. For example, P and Q. These two are sisters and they are living in one room, or they share this room with each other. It means this is the room which belong to these two sisters, to her and to her. So this is the room which belongs to both of these sisters. So they are sharing this room with each other. Suppose there are many things which we can share with our sisters, with our room partners. So we can share something with them. There can be something. So for example, we are sharing the same room, which suppose we are sharing the same kitchen, suppose which we are sharing the same books. So this is how we share. So we share with our friends. So basically, with the share, we use preposition with. They adopted a dog to live with them. So they have a dog and they also live over there. So they both live together. So we are using preposition with to show this association again. Now let us move to the next one. Agreement or understanding. Now, if I use a word agree and if I say, I agree with you, you must have heard this sentence many times, that I agree with you. It means whatever you are saying is my opinion as well. It means we both agree on the same point. So with agree as well, we use preposition with just to show our consent, because we are also fine with that particular concept. So we agree. It means we show our consent towards it. So with this word with, to show the agreement, we basically use preposition with. For example, I'm on the same page with you. On the same page refers to of the same opinion. We reached a compromise with the negotiations. They agreed with our proposal. It means they agreed with our proposal. It means they showed their consent in a positive manner to us. So this is how we can use preposition with to show the agreement or understanding. Now let us move to the next one. Incorporation or inclusion. Incorporation means when two things are incorporated, it means when something is merged into another. Or inclusion means when something includes another thing. For example, there is group and it includes all the members who belong to company A. So, who belong to company A, it means this is the group which are included. Suppose I say that there is Venn diagram. So, here and here we have. And here we have players of football, and here we have players of cricket. Now this is the group in which both of these are included, or both of the players are included. It means this group includes both the players of football plus cricket, or the players of cricket. So this is the inclusion. So here we can use preposition with. Let us take some example. The cake comes with ice cream. It means if the cake is there, it comes with ice cream. So there is an offer. If you purchase a cake, obviously this ice cream will collaborate with it or incorporate with it. She baked a delicious cake with chocolate chips. Now she included these chocolate chips in the cake. So there is a cake in which she has included chocolate chips. So this inclusion is can be shown with preposition with. He prepared a report with graphs and charts included. So he prepared a report, and in that particular report, he included graphs as well as charts. Now you can see that if there is a PPT, we can include pictures and images in that. So that is the including parts, and we can use preposition with it. Now let us move further. Simultaneity or doing something together. Basically, simultaneity refers to when two actions take place at the same time or together. So that is known as simultaneity. We watched a movie with popcorn. It means while we were watching movie, we were also having popcorn. So there are two things or two actions which are taking place at the same time, or which are taking place with each other, or they are occurring at the same time. So we are using preposition with. She studied with music playing in the background. So One action is that she's studying, and another action is that music is going on or music is being played. So both of these actions are occurring at the same time, so we are using with preposition to link these two sentences together. They completed the project with their colleagues. Now, in this sentence, we can see that two actions are taking place. First of all, one, they completed the project. So they have completed the project, and their colleagues are also doing the same. So both the actions are taking place at the same time. So with is written over there. With is used as a preposition to show the combined work over there. For example, we do group studies, we do combined studies. There also we can use a preposition with. Now let us move further. Characteristics or qualities. Now, if somebody has some characteristics or qualities, we can use preposition with to show that. He is a man with a great sense of humor. So we are talking about this man, and what about his qualities? That he has a great sense of humor. So this is the quality of this particular man, which can be shown with preposition with. She's a leader with vision. So she's a leader with vision. It means she thinks of the future as well. So, or she has a long vision. So we can use with to show this quality or this characteristic of her. The painting is filled with vibrant colors. So what is the characteristic of this painting? That it is full of vibrant colors. So this is the characteristic of this painting. So we can show this characteristic or these qualities with preposition with. Now let us move further. Comparison or contrast. So this also can be shown with preposition with. She's a vegetarian with dietary preferences that differ from her family's. It means though she is vegetarian, but she has dietary preferences that differ from her family's. It means maybe her family likes something else and she has some different choices. So they are different from her family's preferences, but she's vegetarian. He finished the race in record time with the same determination as the previous championship or as the previous champion. So he finished the race in record time. So this was the record time of previous champion as well, and he also finished the race in the same recorded time with the same determination, and he was determined same as the previous one. Most students enjoyed the movie with the exception of a few who found it boring. So there were many students, a few of them found the movie boring, whereas other students, they were enjoying the movie or they enjoyed the movie very much with the exception. So we can use the phrase with the exception. It means there was some exception which is associated to the liking ones as well. So let us move further. Now, to show support or assistance, again, we can use the preposition with. How? We are here with you through tough times. It means we are standing with you in all these tough times. It means if you have this tough time, we are there to support you. To show the support, we can use preposition with. They provided us with guidance. It means they gave us guidance. So provided us with guidance, it means they supported us, they give us assistance, they assisted us. So they just give us guidance. So that is enough for us. That is, it is showing that they stood by us. She's with us on this project. It means she's standing with us, she's in support with us in this project. So she supports us basically. So to show this support and assistance, we can use preposition with. Now, indication of time. We will meet you with the morning sun. So here when we are referring to some time and we are indicating that with a particular action, so we can use a preposition with. How? We will meet you in the morning that can also be the sentence, but here the sentence is somewhere like, we will meet you with the morning sun. Now we know well that the morning sun will obviously arise in the morning. It means here indirectly we are saying that we will meet you in the morning. So we can modify that particular sentence in this manner as well. We will meet you with the morning sun. It means there is an indication of time. And for example, we will meet you with morning tea. It means when you have morning tea, I will meet you. So I will meet you at that particular time when you take your morning tea, or when you have your morning tea. So both of these things we can show the time indication with that particular help of that particular phrase. Now the event will start with the opening ceremony. So when the opening ceremony will take place, the event will start. So both these actions will occur together. So we are using preposition with to show the association or the happening of these two events together. She arrived with the first snowfall. So when the first snowfall arrived, she also arrived. It means the time of these two actions was the same. So with is showing just the indication of that particular time, or the event is showing us the indication of that particular time, or just indicating that particular time. Now let us move further. Here we are going to read some sentences in which we can use preposition with. So some sentences using preposition with are as follows. She lives with her in-laws. So she is accompanying her in-laws. A man with a suitcase. So a man who is possessing this suitcase, or you can say the possession of this suitcase is of this man, is standing there. She cut the apple with a knife. So here this instrument concept has been shown. He had an argument with his boss. He behaved with great dignity. So great dignity is showing the quality or the characteristic of this person. Marine mammals generally swim with the current. Swim with the current, it means in the same direction as that of current. Can we dispense with the formalities? So dispense with is again a phrase which is used to show, to get rid of something, to do away with something. So can we dispense with these formalities means, can we just do away with these formalities? Can we just avoid these formalities? Can we just get rid of these formalities? So this is a type of question. So dispense with is basically a prepositional phrase, so that we are using over here, because with the dispense we can use preposition with to give it a sentence or to give it a meaning. So this is how we have read preposition with in several sentences and uses of preposition with in different sentences. I hope you understood all these things, and you can also frame many sentences using preposition with from now onwards. Thank you very much.